Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome to FireStarTarot. I am Empress Egypt, and this is your weekly general reading. So we are going to be doing a tapping into the energies of the twin flame journey for your zodiac sign, Libra. So I will be addressing divine masculine as well as divine feminine. Sorry, you guys. Anyways, let's see. So before we get started, you guys, anything I don't go over or anything that I forget to go over, I will put in the description box for you guys. I am live streaming this not only on YouTube, but Facebook as well. So for all of Facebook, everything will be up above. And for all of YouTube, it'll be all down below. Let's see. Masculine and feminine is energy and energy only, you guys. So when we speak of masculine and feminine, we are referring to the energy. So just keep that in mind. I will obviously be bringing divine masculine into the equation as well as divine feminine. So I will be addressing both of you guys. Okay, Pisces. Let's see if you guys want to follow me on social media. All of my links are in the description box, including a link to check your birth chart. Definitely check it out if you don't know your placements. This does apply to sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's see, time is irrelevant here on my channel. When I speak of time, it is kind of in time as far as past, present, and future, okay? I really like to focus on healing as an individual. So my channel is all about self-growth and, of course, growth in life and with everything and, around you in life. But it's important to understand here on my channel, I don't predict the future. I am a current energy reader, okay? Yes, I am a psychic, but I do not like to, again, predict future for people. I feel like it's not beneficial to you as an individual for your growth. So it's better to just understand the current energy and the things that you can do and possible outcomes, okay? So with that being said, let's see, that's pretty much it, I think. Again, anything I forgot to go over, I'll put in the description box. All the decks I use, I put down below, up above. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff, okay? All right, let's get into this, Pisces. So we are going to be tapping into messages from Spirit first. We're going to go with Divine Feminine, and then we will move into Divine Masculine. And then we will also be using the Starman Tarot and the Hermetic deck today, okay? This is a combination of two decks. Actually, I don't even know. I need to make sure that I know this by the next reading because I use these cards so much. I always forget the name of these decks. Oh, geez, I don't know. I will tell you though, hold on. I have all these books down here that I never even use. The Work Your Light Oracle card, and then there's another one too by Rebecca Campbell. Both of these decks are by Rebecca Campbell. They're both down in the description box. But like I said, I've just combined two decks here, okay? Sorry, my adjustment, my focus. So we're going to go ahead and start with Divine Feminine and get messages from Spirit for Divine Feminine first, all right? Spirit, show me divine messages, please. Divine messages for feminine. So this is a thicker deck. It is a little trickier to work with, but I enjoy it. It's better than the thin-ass deck. Sorry, you guys. All over the place today, Pisces. I apologize. My energy is, again, all over the place. So maybe you've been all over the place, or maybe Divine Masculine has been all over the place. We will find out. Spirit, messages for Divine Feminine, please. Messages for Divine Feminine, please. Pisces, Divine Feminine. Messages for Pisces, Divine Feminine, please. Lots of hesitation. Spirit, messages for Divine Feminine, please. First up, we have I'm Rana, right? I'm Rana? Yeah, I'm Rana. Beautiful card, beautiful card. Where are you being called to journey to, Pisces? Right? What is your spirit? What is your soul? What is your heart? What is your energy pulling you to? What journey is it taking you on? Okay, Pisces. So beautiful energy. Obviously, Spirit's wanting to know. Pisces, Spirit's wanting to, for you to even question yourself, right? What journey are you on? Where are you going? Do you know? This card speaks a lot on just really trying to open up creatively, right? Really trying to just think about the possibilities of the future, right? The more you start to think about the possibilities, the more your brain expands. So this is energy is all about you just really opening up to the possibilities of, okay? Where are you going? What is it that you want? What is your energy calling you to do, Divine Feminine? Spirit, let's get one more message for Divine Feminine, please. One more message for Divine Feminine. Thank you. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Double Pisces, right? Double energy of Spirit just really asking you. So I do feel like, honestly, maybe you've never thought about it, Pisces. You know, maybe that's, you know, divine feminine. Maybe you've never really thought about what is it that your soul's calling you to do? What is it that really excites you? Maybe something that you haven't done. I feel like there's maybe been some blockages with creativity a little bit here with these cards. It's not saying that that's going to be the case for all of you guys, but you know, I do feel like honestly, divine's been pulling your energy somewhere, and you've kind of been just kind of pushing it aside here. So Spirit's really asking you to ask yourself, where is it you're going? What is it that your soul's calling you to do? Where is that creative spark in you, Pisces? Where has that stagnation been? And it's time to adjust that energy and really focus on that. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and get messages for divine masculine. Messages for divine masculine, please, Spirit. Messages for divine masculine. And you guys, I only pull jumpers, okay? I don't flip over cards, right? Whoa, way too many cards here. Spirit, messages for divine masculine, please. What is going on with divine masculine energy? Lots of hesitation too. I feel like your connection has just been a lot of obviously conflictions, right? A lot of friction. Freaking friction, right? Friction, you guys. Sorry, that was a mouthful for me for some reason. I don't know why. Most simple word ever. Most simplest word ever was very difficult. Look at me. I'm having a hard time communicating here. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with divine masculine's energy, but maybe you've been having a hard time trying to really just communicate here. Look, I'm in talking energy, right? Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay. So I do feel like, honestly, Pisces, divine masculine, right? This is that energy of really, no matter where you're at, not feeling like you're home, right? Not really feeling like you're where you're supposed to be. So I do feel like for a lot of my divine masculines, it's feeling like you still haven't found that home, right? You still haven't found that place that you can call home. And I feel like it's not like a traveler energy, divine masculine, but it's just this energy of, again, still longing for home, no matter where you're at or no matter what your situation is. Okay, divine masculine. So Spirit is trying to just kind of tell you, hey, you know, maybe it's time for you to understand that home is a 5D thing and your home is inside. It's not an actual 3D concept, okay? I know it's really hard to do, and just stepping into spirituality, it's one of the first awakenings that takes place, is realizing there is a difference between the 3D physical world and the energetic realm, right? The 5D realm. So it's just kind of separating the two and coming to the reality check that, okay, not everything is just something you can touch, right? So that's this energy, right? It's that longing for home and not really knowing, divine masculine, where that home's at, and feeling like no matter what you do, it's still not home. That's this energy, okay? Spirit, let's get one more message for divine masculine, please, for overall energy before we get into this reading. One more, please. Woo. That energy is a little weird. It's like slippery, right? It's like I feel like a lot of divine masculines just don't really know what to do with the situations around you. I feel like, you know, it's like you've had not control, but you've had ease with life, right? With situations, with relationships, with things happening around you. But interesting. That was the high priestess. What are you being called to step up to? I still feel like that's feminine energy still overpowering masculine energy. Again, feminine energy, you have two cards here strongly suggesting, like asking you to ask yourself, what are you being called to, right? Two cards, not one. Remember that. So it was just coming out again with the priestess card. That wasn't divine masculine's message. Maybe for some of the divine masculines out there, maybe, you know, you need to ask yourself that same question, right? You know, what are you being called to do? You know, where is it that your heart is pulling you to? But divine masculine, this is just you longing for home and not really knowing where that home is at. So I feel like there's this, again, this awakening taking place. All right, Spirit, one more message, please, for divine masculine. One more message for divine masculine, please. Thank you. Get grounded, divine masculine. Empath, highly sensitive, connect with nature. I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, you've been fighting this, right? You've known for a long time that there was something inside you that with every, I'm not going to say mistake, because I know you may feel like it's a mistake, but nothing's ever really a mistake. All mistakes are possibilities and opportunity, okay? However, it depends on how you look at the situation. So if you look at it as a mistake, I feel like honestly with this energy, divine masculine, it's like you've allowed all the mistakes, all right, that you've made to really damper, like, it's like your ego. Every time you made a mistake, I feel like slowly but surely, it's like the same energy of longing for home. It's like slowly but surely, every bad choice you made, every wrong move you made, when you actually were in the consequences of things, it became this energy of just getting tired of it, feeling like you're never at home, feeling like it's never content, right? It's just this always wandering kind of energy here. So I do feel like Spirit's really just strongly saying, hey, look, you know, you've got to get a hold of this here. You've got to figure this out. And you've got to understand that your intuition was telling you to, you know, what you were originally thinking is where you were supposed to be. But unfortunately, you allowed outside sources, outside influence, and again, just other influencing to kind of pull you from where you're being drawn to, right? Where your home is, okay? So with that being said, divine feminine and divine masculine, let's go ahead and get into your reading, okay? So yeah, I do feel like honestly, Pisces, divine feminine has a lot of energy of just really trying to figure out what it is that you're being called to do. Where is it that, you know, your energy is being pulled to? And even with you, divine masculine, this is a mirroring image. This is a mirroring image, right? This is a mirroring energy with both of you guys. Really trying to figure out what it is that you're being called to do, where it is that you're headed, what it is that you're feeling, right? What is this energy pull, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this reading and see where you guys are at energetically, okay? This is a Starman Tarot. I'm going to try to keep these up for you guys where you can see them. I know you can't really see them that good. Hopefully when I get a better camera, you'll really be able to see them. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with this twin flame journey. Now, clearly when I was shuffling off of camera, you guys, there was a lot of cards, right? A lot of fives, okay? A lot of fives I saw. So what this is telling me is there's a lot of conflicts. There's a lot of challenges. So it's like a battle right now. So I don't know if you guys are actually communicating or not. We'll tap into it and see. I didn't see any strong significance for no communication, but that's not saying that there is or there isn't. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands coming up first. Queen of Wands energy, lots of passion, you guys. And these are going to be the mutual energy between you two. And then I will clarify for divine feminine and divine masculine, okay? We also have the Four of Swords. This is about that mental foundation, right? The mental foundation of thoughts. We also have the Eight of Wands. There's the no communication, you guys. There we go, right there. So no communication, okay? Eight of Wands energy in reverse. Let's get 3 more cards, Spirit. 3 more cards. Whoa. I feel like somebody hit a fork in the road here for sure. I'm picking up on divine masculine energy, but it could be divine feminine. We also have the Nine of Cups in reverse, right? Lack of wish fulfillment. As well as the Princess of Pentacles. Immature manifestation, okay? Still manifestation, just immature manifestation. Let's get one more, Spirit. One more, Spirit. Queen of Cups energy. There's that Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups has been coming through in quite a few reads. You know, maybe Libra, maybe Pisces, you are that Queen of Cups. Princess of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I just finished the Libra reading, you guys. That was that's not coincident. I mean, you know what I mean. Sorry for that. But yeah, Princess of Cups, right? Princess of Wands, Queen of Cups on the table. Interesting. So let's talk about this. We have lots of energy here. Now, clearly, this is the mutual energy between you guys. I do feel like there is obviously a yearning and a desiring for wanting to manifest with both of you guys. Like each of you guys are both feeling this. So I want to explain the mutual energy, and then we'll go into divine masculine and divine feminine's, people calling me on Facebook, you guys. If you don't know me, don't call me. That is so weird. Sorry, you guys. It's just that I'm live, so it's like, you know. Anyways, mutual energy here with the Queen. Look, you guys both share this mutual energy of really being intimate and passionate for each other. Okay, there's lots of connection. There's lots of fire. There's lots of spark here. Fire energy, right? Just a lot of intimacy. Very, very attracted to one another. Okay. Mutually, you guys both think about the structure of your connection, meaning you guys both think about starting, right? The foundation of things. Yeah, there's no communication. But I do feel like, honestly, in your mindset and in your emotions, you guys are pretty much in the same place, maybe from a different perspective and different ways of looking at it. But as far as your mind goes, as far as the way you think about this connection, you guys are pretty mirroring here, okay? Obviously, you guys both have a huge emphasis on this no communication, okay? Obviously, clearly, you're probably asking, well, why haven't they come clean, right? Why haven't they said something? We will find out what's going on, and we'll even look at the possible outcome here. 9 of Cups, clearly you guys both mutually feel like there's a lack of wish fulfillment, no matter where you're at or what you're going through, okay? Also, too, with the Princess of Pentacles, both of you guys are manifesting kind of immaturely, okay? And I don't say immaturely to insult you. Trigger warnings here on my channel, you guys. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you like it is and what you need to hear to grow as a connection, to grow as self. Clearly, it's all about healing and growth, okay? Princess of Pentacles, though, is it's an immature way of manifesting, which means you don't fully have all the elements you need to be able to fully manifest. But you're definitely trying to manifest and trying to create positive energy. So there's manifestation here, right? The power's here. It's just a little immature, all right? And then, of course, Queen of Cups. There's lots of love here, period. Mutual energy, all right? So let's talk about this. We do have this Princess of Wands energy in reverse on the bottom of the deck, okay? This is the grounding mutual energy between you two. So I do feel like, honestly, there is either someone that both of you guys know here, that has kind of kept you guys connected, but this person also doesn't want to see you guys together kind of energy. Like, this can be a little spiteful energy here. Or for others of you Pisces, this is that energy of maybe this was past tense energy with either of you, okay? All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and start clarifying and see who's where, right? Who is where is who? Oh my God, I almost dropped all my cards. Sorry, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on here. So we're going to start with clarifying the Queen of Wands for feminine energy. I'm going to be laying the feminine energies on the top. You guys won't be able to really see these cards, but I'm not going to lie. They're just black and white imagery anyways, and there's so much shit going on these cards, and they are the Hermetic deck, that you wouldn't be able to really see it that much anyways. Just the actual, you can't see the writing and stuff. All you guys can see is the imagery, the cup. But so I am going to be putting the feminine energy on top and the masculine energy on bottom, okay? So you guys won't really see it, but I will tell you what it is. I'll hold it up if you need to. And I will, of course, explain the cards without even really, zooming in on them, okay? So we're going to start with the Queen of Wands energy here. Again, Queen of Wands energy is this energy of just being very passionate towards one another, okay? So let's tap into feminine energy and see why the Queen of Wands is here. Is my feminine energy the Queen of Wands? What's going on, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Wands here for my feminine energy? Okay, we have strength, Leo energy, fortitude. So this is telling me, obviously, that this Queen of Wands energy has been earned, right? This is a strength that has taken place with divine feminine, okay? So obviously, Pisces, you guys are in this Queen of Wands energy, right? Taking action when it comes to the things that you're being passionate about, being creative about. And again, anything that happened during this separation of this connection, because it's important to understand in a twin flame connection, you guys, it's what you're experiencing in the separation, okay? It is the growth in separation. It is the established strength in the separation that creates the twin flame connection, okay? So if you guys aren't independently doing what you need to do as a divine masculine or divine feminine, it's going to be, when you guys even get together, it's not going to work out because you haven't done what you're supposed to in those times away. So this energy is you establishing the strength that you need, Pisces, to be able to be the Queen of Wands energy. So, obviously it's an added element, right? Or maybe you do have fire in your chart, but regardless, it's still the energy of just you taking action, going through this shit to really create the strength that you need to be able to be passionate, be creative, and not be influenced in a negative way. All right. So Spirit, let's go ahead and see what's going on with divine masculine. Why is divine masculine Queen of Wands here? Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, this Queen of Wands is someone who clearly this is your divine, your divine feminine here. But what I'm saying is that this energy that you have with divine feminine here is, it's like, in past tense that the connection was there, the intimacy was there. Intimacy is not an issue here, okay? The issue for you with the Queen of Wands energy, with my divine feminine energy, is that you can't manifest, or she hasn't manifested, or you guys haven't manifested together, okay? I also feel like some of you Pisces, some of the divine masculine Pisces out there, and again, too, this divine masculine can also be Pisces, your divine masculine. Okay, so it's different situations. A lot of you guys are going to all be chiming in here in different perspectives or perspectives. Sorry. But for some of you out there, divine masculines, you are in third-party situations where, no matter how hard you work with these situations, whether these are people, places, or things, anything that's tangible, anything that's, you can touch, there's this energy of these things not manifesting, no matter how hard you work on them here. So I feel like because things aren't working, around you, you're really starting to see this Queen of Wands energy. You're starting to see the strength within divine feminine here, okay? You also have the Queen of Swords here in reverse. There could be two females. You could have two options. And this is feminine energy. This does not mean male or female. This is just the energy. So, of course, you put who you need to in these energies, because sometimes feminines can be in their masculine energy and sometimes masculine males can be in their feminine energy. So it just depends on where the emotions or where the logic is at. But this is that energy of divine masculine. You're dealing with two energies. One energy is a very bitch, let's say, you know what I'm saying? It's just somebody who's very, very abusive with their words, someone who's very smart but uses that knowledge and that power to be able to maneuver and get things the way they want. Again, they're very, very, very mean with their words. This is a bitter woman, a salty bitch, so to speak, is the Queen of Swords in reverse, is a salty bitch. So she's, she's very mean with her words. And then you have another energy, feminine energy, that is very, again, very lazy. Okay. So I don't know if these are actual parents, if these are actual third-party situations, or if these are just people that are influencing this connection, divine masculine with divine feminine. But either way, divine masculine, there's this energy of you just not really being able to manifest here, and, things not being clear to you when it comes to this Queen of Wands energy. Or for the other, of you who are on the opposing end, it's just that because of things not manifesting in your life, or things not working out intimately and passionately in your life, and because there's that uncertainty, you're realizing that you're seeing this Queen of Wands as your divine feminine, okay? So two different situations, but the same thing, all right? Let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Four of Swords, right? So the Four of Swords is about you guys actually really thinking here mutually about how it is that you are going to create a starting foundation. Like, where are you going to plant your feet? How are you? I feel like a lot of you guys here with this energy, and this is on both sides, divine masculine and divine feminine, I feel like you guys are literally having thoughts about things in the future here. Like, in other words, you're sitting here smiling with a smirk because you have just, in your head imagined, in the future, this person kissing you, or, seeing yourself somewhere in the future on vacation, or, just, it's like you're starting to plan these like stepping stones, right? You're starting to set the roots and the foundation. And this is a mutual energy between both of you. So let's see what that is for my feminine energy. Seven of Pentacles crossing you, right? So this is, remember when I was telling you guys I saw a lot of fives? This is telling me here that there are a lot of conflicts and battles, but these conflicts and battles are going to be a little bit everywhere in this read, okay? So for divine feminine, a lot of the conflicts and battles for you here is the Seven of Pentacles in the conflicting, confliction, right? It's the going back and forth on, is this going to be a successful connection? Is this going to be the twin flame connection, or is it going to be unsuccessful? Is it going to, is it going to be negative? Is it not going to work out? So it's this back and forth energy, okay? But because of that back and forth energy, you're able to slowly start realizing what it is within both sides of this that you want and you don't want. So now you're starting to say, okay, well, if this person comes back, this is what I won't deal with, and this is what I will deal with. So eventually what happens is you start noticing, okay, the things I won't deal with, how am I going to make sure that I deal with it, right? That I make sure that, I'm putting a halt to the shit that I don't want to deal with. So it's that kind of energy. It's really going back and evaluating the things that had manifested and the things that hadn't manifested with this, with your twin flame, with divine masculine, okay? So this is the foundation. This is the setting blocks, right? This is the stepping stones that you're lying in your head. You're starting to evaluate your thoughts and really create again, with future envisions of what you want with this person. All right. So let's see what that is for the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, what is it that, yeah, all right, we have the Six of Swords in reverse, the things that were not earned, okay? Interesting. So, and this wasn't a back and forth energy, okay? Divine Masculine, you're absolutely sure here that the things that you lost, the things that you were not victorious with, you're really thinking about this in your head. And therefore, because of that, you are creating a foundation for the things that you are going to be victorious on in the future, right? The things that you lost before in the past, okay? Let's get a few more cards, please, Spirit, when it comes to the Four of Swords, please, in Divine Masculine energy. We have the Hermit, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Devil. Yeah, so I do feel like, honestly, a lot of addictions here, okay? And so Divine Masculine, you're really, really, you know that you lost when you had these addictions. So I do, again, I'm feeling past tense energy. I'm not feeling current energy. And maybe for some of you guys, it is current energy. But this is more of a past tense kind of situation here. I'm not saying that there's not still some form of addictions or codependency here, but what I'm saying is that it's like you knew in the past tense there was a lot of addictions, okay? And the Queen of Wands, okay, for some reason, Pisces, you're coming through as the Queen of Wands here, okay? Maybe it's because you guys had such an intimate connection. They're just remembering this fire energy, this creation, this intimacy with you. But again, this is why the zodiac signs don't really matter. I mean, they do, but they don't. So again, this is them really looking at you here, Pisces, okay? Regardless, the Queen of Wands energy is divine feminine, okay? I do feel like, honestly, they know that in past tense or divine masculine, you know in past tense that there was also a disunion in your eyes with divine feminine, right? And there was a lot of you in your head seriously questioning if you were addicted to this person sexually. And I feel like, honestly, divine feminines, I'm just going to be honest with you, I feel like a lot of hesitation with divine masculine here is that they aren't sure if this is an intimate, like, seduction, like if they aren't just, they've always been afraid to take this, like, step with you because of this fear. I know it's really weird. They feel like they have so many addictions when it comes to you, when it comes to the separation with you, when it comes to past tense energy with you. But I will say that, again, divine masculine, I'm going to address you here. I feel like, you know, all these thoughts in your head from, was this an addiction with divine feminine? Were you addicted to her or him? You know, depending on your situation. But it was like really, really thinking about all that, thinking about all the intimate moments, thinking about all the sexual attraction or whatever. It was thinking about all those things that actually started creating your stepping stones, your building blocks, because you at some point went in the Hermit and started, instead of listening to that outside, you know, the outside influence, you started going within, right? You started asking yourself, okay, how do I really feel about this? Like, you know, why am I going to speak to others? How do I feel? Like, what is going to, because you realize here what has happened over and over again with this past tense energy. Like, you realize there was addictions within your actions, right? So this is assuming responsibility, divine masculine, which is a really good energy. So this is where you guys are starting those foundations within your thought process, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to this no communication here, all right? Let's find out why you guys aren't communicating. Clearly, it's because you probably just aren't where you need to be at to be communicating yet, which is, you know, just trusting in the process and understanding it's not, you don't want to rush this. You don't want somebody to come, you don't want, it's like a child in a womb, right? But what happens, I've had all except for one of my kids. My twin girls were definitely premature. My first daughter was premature. Same concept. When you have a child that's premature, you have issues, right? They're not fully, there's issues, right? Because they haven't fully developed. And that's this kind of energy, okay? So now we have this no communication energy. Beautiful card, by the way. No communication. Let's find out how divine feminine feels about this no communication. Where's divine feminine at when it comes to this no communication? Wow, so all of these cards are coming out in the crossfire, not in the up or, okay, that was even in the crossfire. Six of Cups is even in my lap in the cross. Okay, the Nine of Swords is not, but Wow, divine feminine. There's a lot of things really, man, divine feminine is really in her thoughts here. Wow. So all of these cards came out in the confliction, right? Interesting. I thought most of the battles were between you when I was shuffling off of camera and I kept seeing the fives. I thought that most of the battles were going to be between you guys, right? Between divine masculine and divine feminine here, but that's not what it's looking like. Honestly, there's a lot of conflicting thoughts within divine feminine here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, there's a need to end the way this is working out, divine feminine, but let's talk about this. Okay. So literally divine feminine, the reason there's not a whole lot of communication right now between you and your divine masculine is because you're at a state of really not knowing here. You're back and forth, right? You don't know if you're going to be balanced or not. So you're very back and forth when it comes to this balancing act. I feel like sometimes you're juggling life and then sometimes you're not, especially this communication, okay? There's no communication because of this, because you haven't really made up your mind if you're going to be balanced or not, right? It's just right now it's back and forth, okay? Also, too, we have the Six of Cups, right? So I do feel like, honestly, you even question back and forth, is this my twin flame or is this not? Straight up, okay? Straight up. It's a back and forth, right? Is this your twin flame? Is this your dual partner? Are you guys going to be together? Are you not? It's a back and forth energy along with the universe. So I feel like one moment in Pisces, you're very like looking at the failures and saying, okay, I acknowledge the failures. I'm happy that, you know, I learned from this. I'm going to move forward and make sure that I create the boundaries that I need so that nobody else can hurt me again. But then it's like the next day, feminine, you're like, dang, I lost everything. Like you're really consumed in the failures of it. And then it's like the next day, it's like, oh, okay, I'm great. I've accomplished so much. And then it's the next day not accomplishing shit, right? It's this back and forth energy, divine feminine. So again, this no communication is making you feel unbalanced. It's making you feel like you don't know if this is your twin flame or not. It's making you back and forth on what's a failure and what's an accomplishment in past tense. And in the same way, in a mirroring way, but reversed, it's also stopping the communication. You're not having communication with divine masculine because you're not balanced, because you haven't figured out if you're going to be balanced or if you're going to be unbalanced. You haven't figured out if this is your twin flame or if it's not your twin flame. You haven't realized if this is a failure or accomplishment. You haven't realized if this is a gift from God or a gift from universe, or if it's a, you know, a punishment, right? That kind of energy. So this is actually stopping you from communication. And of course, it's the Nine of Swords energy in reverse. It's repeating this cycle over and over again because of the way you're thinking about it, okay? So let's see how divine masculine feels about this no communication. How does divine masculine feel about this no communication? The Hierophant in reverse. Very close-minded, actually, about this no communication. So maybe divine masculine, you don't want to communicate. Let's see what's going on. Anything else for divine masculine with this no communication? Five of Swords, Lord of Defeat. Interesting. Spirit, show me what else I need to see. The Last Judgment. Wow, in reverse. A decision already made. I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, you feel like divine feminine has already made a decision to just kind of forget about you here because you feel defeated. This is why you're not communicating. You feel like you're being very close-minded, divine masculine. You're being very close-minded because you're sitting here saying, oh, I've already lost this person. I've been defeated. You know, I made the decision. I have to lay in my bed. It's that kind of energy, right? Anything else, Spirit, when it comes to the no communication for divine masculine? The Sun, happiness. So I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, you feel like divine feminine is happy without you. You're being very close-minded here. You're feeling like divine feminine would be happier without you in her life or his life, depending on, you know, of course, where you're at with this energy. But it's divine masculine, like, seriously knowing that you've already made that decision, and so feeling like you've already like basically stuck the knife in you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, it's like you're committing, not literally committing suicide, but it's that energy of just, you're defeated, so you're giving up, right? So this is why you aren't communicating with divine feminine. You feel like you made the decision. You're being very close-minded. This happiness is not, it's like you're happy also, or at least content with not communicating and not expressing any of this so far. Because you just, again, you're being closed-minded. You think you've lost here, so you're not even trying. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with the Nine of Cups energy, okay? Nine of Cups energy, lack of wish fulfillment from both energies, okay? Mutual energy, right? What is this lack of wish fulfillment for feminine energy? What is the lack of wish fulfillment for feminine energy? Sorry, you guys. I know y'all can hear that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like, honestly, okay, Queen of Cups. That's a little bit more. Princess of Swords. So there is a lack of confidence, divine feminine, a little bit here, okay? I do feel like, honestly, a part of you wants to work really hard and wants to walk away from the way you've been manifesting things in your life, the way you've created things in your life. But for some reason, you're afraid shitless to do it. I do feel like it's because of the way you're thinking about it. It creates halts or stagnations or fears when it comes to actually creating things. You have the Queen of Cups here. You have all of this love to give, and I feel like you don't give it to yourself, and you don't have the confidence that you need to be clear with yourself. Okay, there's something that I am a firm believer in, and I've stated this so many times on my channel. If I haven't stated it in these words, it's come out in this way, but it's just that you have to, and I mean literally, you have to love yourself. Like, yourself is very important, very, very important. You can't love anybody else if you can't love yourself. If you feel like you love someone and you don't have any love for yourself whatsoever, there's an issue, right? This energy doesn't really feel like that, like that, Pisces. It's just that the Queen of Cups is here. You have all of this love, but I feel like you're not clear here. And because you're not clear, and because you're not willing to move forward, and you're staying where you're at, thinking about this shit over and over again instead of actually moving forward, you have created this uncertainty, lack of wish fulfillment, because you're not knowing, because you're waiting instead of just trying. And I don't mean trying and calling up divine masculine and being like, hey, divine masculine, what's up? Hey, what you doing, dude? Let's go out. No, I'm saying that you need to love yourself, because a twin flame journey is all about the path to self in the separation, right? The twin flame journey is a reward. It is not something that is given, okay? If you're sitting there waiting for divine masculine, or divine masculine, if you're sitting there waiting for divine feminine, I'm telling you right now, that's not the way to a twin flame connection. You might as well just sit back with that soulmate connection, because a twin flame connection is a divine energy. It is not a 3D materialistic possession, okay? This energy is not fully understanding that you are the love, divine feminine. You are love, okay? This is you not being clear. This is you, the Princess of Pentacles, the Princess of Swords. Sorry, not the Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Swords in reverse. This is you being bitter to yourself. This is you creating thoughts in your own head and putting yourself down. This is you not working hard when it comes to those thoughts, therefore not producing and actually manifesting wish fulfillment, because you're sitting there saying, I don't deserve this. He's never going to come to me. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of thoughts here, divine feminine. But remember the very first card here, right? I was trying to get it without messing all the other cards up. Queen of Wands energy, right? That's you being creative, you being passionate. You're going through all this to be the Queen of Wands. Yeah, I know Wands is fire energy, but this is still you possessing this energy to create, to manifest, the spark, the strength card up here, okay? The strength. You're going through this to gain the strength. That's what your path is about, Pisces, in this separation. It's about gaining the strength to fully own the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands energy, all right? Obviously, all four elements, right? Not just two, but we're getting there. So let's see what's going on with divine masculine energy. Why is there not wish fulfillment with my masculine, my divine masculine energy? Show me what's going on with the Knight of Cups in reverse for divine masculine. King of Cups, okay? Crossing the Five of Wands, lots of conflicts and struggles, okay? I'll be honest with you. I feel like, honestly, divine masculine, there's this energy of, honestly, you feeling like you have all the love you need. It's a very confident, right? King of Cups. You're not happy because of you, though. You're not happy because of all of this love that you haven't given out. It's like you have this power too, right? This power of love. Interesting enough, we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here, okay? When it comes to wish fulfillment. This is telling me that divine feminine, he is your King of Cups or she is your King of Cups. And divine masculine, he or she is your Queen of Cups, okay? You guys both love each other. There's a lot of love here. But you guys both feel like you don't have this wish fulfillment, okay? You guys are mirroring this energy very, very hard here. But I do feel like divine masculine, there's this energy of you really having all of this love for yourself and not releasing any of it. And then divine feminine, it's totally opposite for you. You have all of this love, but you give none to yourself. So you guys are on polar opposites, but you're still feeling the same thing, right? Does that make sense? This creates a lot of conflicts with divine masculine. Divine masculine, the fact that you have all of this love to give and you have all of this love for this Queen of Cups really gets the best of you because you feel like you don't have wish fulfillment because you don't have this Queen of Cups, because you're in conflicts, you're in challenges, I don't know what's really going on here behind the scenes with you, divine masculine, but there's this outer influence clearly that's creating a lot of conflict, or the fact that you haven't been able to express these emotions has created a lot of this conflict. Go ahead and take a look at the Princess of Pentacles. What is it that you guys are both manifesting kind of immaturely, okay? Let's start with you, divine feminine. What are you manifesting kind of immaturely here? The Emperor in reverse. I like when Spirit speaks like that, straight up. Because I'm straight to the point. I love when Spirit gets straight to the point. So clearly you're manifesting a disunioned Emperor, okay? You're calling in your Emperor. You're not where you need to be, and your Emperor is not where he needs to be. Five of Cups. You're manifesting your Emperor, divine feminine, because you keep thinking about how much they've walked away to something else and left you behind. Feeling like all of your cups are empty. You take pleasure in this loss. The fact that you think about this loss is what gives you pleasure. So the constant thoughts and the constant, look, you're trying to manifest this lost Emperor that's in disunion. Straight up. That's why it's an immature manifestation. So let's see what divine masculine's manifesting immaturely. Spirit, what is manifesting from divine masculine immaturely here? Knight of Cups, interesting. So he's even manifesting love in an immature way here. Divine masculine and the Ace of Wands, no more passion. Interesting. So divine masculine, again, you guys are mirroring each other. Three of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Interesting, very interesting. All right, so let me break this down for you guys, and then we'll clarify this because this is actually really juicy. So the reason I'm doing this is so that you guys can see where the mutual energy is at and see how you guys both feel about the same thing, because it's always opposite, okay? Because that's what a twin flame journey is. It's the duality. It's the opposites attract. And so with divine feminine, here you are trying to manifest your Emperor and your counterpart in, right? You're really trying to manifest this loss. So you're taking pleasure in manifesting this loss and this pain. And of course, because the Emperor is in disunion, well, not only that, but because you're in disunion, right, with this whole Queen of Cups energy, not giving all of this love to yourself, Pisces, or maybe for some of you Pisces, you're giving too much love to yourself and it's kind of opposite, right? But, put yourself where you need to in these equations. But again, you're manifesting a disunion partner because you're not fully in union. There's some little areas that you need to work on, right? Shadow work, you guys, it's really important. Divine masculine, however, on the opposite end, is immaturing love immaturely. Like he's manifesting love immaturely, okay? Divine Masculine, let me break this down for you. So in past tense, you had a lot of intimate connections with people, possible lots of opportunities, lots of options. And I feel like, again, you had kind of left Divine Feminine like an option in past tense, right? There was a lot of playing the field, experiencing life, being passionate, creative, and intimate everywhere. And so this is a beautiful energy to see with you, because you're manifesting this immature love because you've never really had love like that. You never really thought that this love existed, or if it did exist, you didn't think that it was real. Like, it was kind of like, oh, okay, if it exists, well, yeah, okay, whatever, yeah, right. It was kind of just brushed off. Like, to you in past tense, intimacy was love, right? So this is why you kind of did what you did in your past. So I feel like for you, Divine Masculine, you're having this energy of manifesting immaturely, because you're just now understanding that you don't need this power of passion. You've had this power of passion and it's led you astray. Yes, the power of passion is still here, okay? So it doesn't matter. It's just that you're strongly really focusing on this cup, this love, okay? The emotions, not the seduction. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful, Divine Masculine, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look. And then, of course, with the Three of Pentacles on the bottom, this is important too, because this is saying that your third-party situations weren't working out. Now, whether this third-party situation was an actual physical person, or if this was a job or family or friends, whatever that you worked really hard on and not worked on with Divine Feminine, this is the thing that has you realizing the difference between what is real love and what is intimacy, okay? So let's go back to this Queen of Cups energy. Clearly the Queen of Cups, right? Who's the Queen of Cups? Is it you, Pisces, or is it your Divine Masculine? Let's see. Now we're going to look at both of this. Why is this Queen of Cups showing here at this end, the end of this read, okay? Why is the Queen of Cups here for my Divine Feminines? Why is the Queen of Cups here? What is going on with this Queen of Cups energy with my Divine Feminine? Whew. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups here for Divine Feminine? Okay. The Empress in reverse. Interesting. Very interesting. And something's crossing you. Ha, the Three of Swords. Interesting, because this Queen of Cups came up over here in this lack of wish fulfillment, right? Remember, Queen of Cups, it's this lack of love for yourself, Divine Feminine, okay? So this Queen of Cups is just, again, confirming you. So you are literally the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands in this reading, right? Lots of intimacy, lots of love, lots of passion, lots of creation. However, the reason this Queen of Cups is coming up for feminine energy is because literally you are in disunion, Empress. Okay, you're in disunion. There's issues that you need to work on, and you're focusing a lot on your counterpart. You're focusing a lot on Divine Masculine, and you're not understanding that there's a disunion within you. Okay, there's a way you're thinking that has you stagnated. It has you afraid and fearing the possibilities of what could be. Okay. So there's a lot of stagnation on past energy and not focusing on future energy here. So it has created a disunion within you, Empress, okay? And it's because of this Three of Swords. It's the one day thinking about this pain and sorrow, and then the next day not, right? This is why Spirit's saying you need to make a decision here. Are you either sad about this situation or are you not? Because the going back and forth is only stopping you from making a decision and actually completing the cycle, right? What is the first step, right? After you get the if you guys have not paid attention to the expansion readings, check out some of my expansion readings. We actually take the 10 steps in a cycle. The first step in a cycle is the power from God, right? The energy, the raw source, the raw energy. Step number 2 is making a choice, making the decision. The decision is never being made, Empress. This is why there's a disunion. You're not understanding that you need to make a decision. Either you're sad over this person or you're not. You're either so sad over this person that you're stuck in the sadness, or you get over it, right? It's this energy of make up your damn mind, Empress, okay? That not making this decision, Empress, has you in disunion. So the Queen of Cups is in disunion, period, okay? Spirit, why is the Divine Masculine energy seeing this Queen of Cups? Why is the Queen of Cups here for the Divine Masculine? Spirit, show me what I need to see, please. Wow, crossing you the Seven of Wands, the fear of the passion, the fear of the intimacy. And what I mean by this is the fear of, one minute having it and the fear of next minute not having it. It's you not making a decision, okay? It's like, are you going to face your fears? Are you going to shine lights, Divine Feminine, in the area where you need to and address those issues and say, okay, you know what? I'm done being afraid of what the future can lead to. I'm done with the past. It's making a decision. You're not making a decision. So there's a lot of fears. Spirit, why is the Queen of Cups here for Divine Masculine? And I feel like this is the Divine Masculine. This is the Divine Masculine, but for some reason, the way it landed, I was drawn to say Divine Feminine. So that was for Divine Feminine, okay? So let's focus on Divine Masculine again, please. Queen of Cups for the Divine Masculine. Why is the Queen of Cups here for the Divine Masculine? Excuse me, guys. Queen of Cups here for the Divine Masculine. Okay, Nine of Cups. Yep. Wow. Wow. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. So grounding energy with Divine Masculine here is the things not manifested with you, Divine Feminine, okay? So obviously, Divine Masculine, you see Divine Feminine as your Queen of Cups. You are willing to change. This Queen of Cups has made you transform, okay? That's a beautiful energy right there. That really is. And then we also have the Nine of Cups, right? This lack of wish fulfillment, this same lack of wish fulfillment, you're afraid that you're not the King of Cups, or either if you come in, you would seem weak because you are the King of Cups because of that past ego energy, right? This is that energy of really just this lack of wish fulfillment. You know this Queen of Cups is your lack of wish fulfillment. Like she is your wish fulfillment and you don't have her, okay? Ace of Swords, but you're still not clear, or you are seeing that this Empress is not clear. Or maybe the reason you can't feel if you're clear or not is because you're in union here. You're starting to get in union. Yes, you have a little bit of falls too, Divine Masculine. You have some areas that you need to work on, but this energy is you really working on yourself too. I'm telling you, you guys, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine has passed you up. Just going to be straight here, okay? And this has been in like all of the readings, Pisces. There has been a huge awakening with masculine energy here in the last week, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you because I really feel like, honestly, the holdup, the only thing stopping communication is the fact that Divine Feminines have not made up their mind. Divine Feminines have actually not fully decided to leave the past in the past and actually move forward. Divine Feminine is still living in the past. Divine Masculine is not clear because Divine Feminine is not clear, okay? Let's look at possible outcome based off of this current energy here, okay? Let's go ahead and see possible outcome here, Spirit. Let's focus on possible outcome. The mirror, what did I say? You guys are mirroring each other. Obviously, your twin flame connection, right? The Phoenix, transformation, death, rebirth, right? Beautiful awakening here. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. There's a reason. There's a reason for the separation. Remember, twin flame journeys are about what it is that you learn in the separation, okay? If you don't learn what you need to learn in separation, the union will never take place. Remember, a twin flame journey is a reward, okay? It's a belief, right? Spirit, why or how is this? I'm sorry, you guys. What is the possible outcome? Spirit, show me the possible outcome based off of current energy, please. Possible outcome based off of, oh my goodness. All right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yep. Exactly, right? Bottom of the deck talking, right? So if you guys talk, right, this is that grounding energy. If you guys are talking, right, you start talking, guess what? I'm just going to say it like it is. Automatically, you become that learning lesson, the soulmate, right? Soulmates are all about learning lessons, okay? So if you do not, Divine Feminine, figure out how to love yourself, if you don't figure out how to make the decision to either leave Divine Masculine in the past energy in the past and move forward, this is that energy of if Divine Masculine comes forward and he's balanced and you're not, you're going to put yourself in a soulmate situation, Divine Feminine. You're going to be learning all over again, and you're going to go through this separation yet again, okay? We have healing heart, right? Definitely. Look, separation, of course, right? Divine Feminine, you can't make up your mind to leave this person in your past or not. I don't care if this is your twin flame or not. You have to understand twin flame journeys. It's about expanding and becoming stable for yourself. That's why a twin flame separates, right? Because you guys aren't ready. So understanding this separation, this is the main twin flame connection. Okay, this is what a twin flame connection is about. It's about separation so that you can heal, so that you can find that unconditional love, so that it's like this love comes in and this love makes you wake up and it makes you hurt really bad so that you can heal over the separation. During the separation, you're healing, you're growing, you're figuring out what it was that you liked, the way that person treated you, what it was that you missed about that person, what it was that you didn't like about them, right? The unstableness, the inconsistency, or whatever, the lack of consistency. So you slowly start to heal and you start to love yourself because of the love of this person. That's unconditional love. You love no matter what, no matter the pain, no matter the hurt, you still love. And it's just about you understanding that now you need to take this love that you've given to someone else and give it to yourself so that you can become balanced and not be this Empress in reverse. Be the Empress, be balanced, understand your elements, understand what this separation is supposed to do to you. Because if you don't heal, if you don't become stable for yourself with this palm tree energy, okay? If you don't do these things, I promise you, you will be a soulmate connection again. You will be learning the same lesson all over again, okay? You'll be the chaser again. That's it. Period. So it's important to understand feminine energy right now really has to grab a hold of this power of love that you have, Pisces, and you really have to focus on, again, loving yourself, right? I use this comparison a lot, and let me tell you, for some reason, it registers for a lot of you guys. It's the battery, right? When you charge your cell phone battery, okay, well, just think of it as God, as the creator, as the universe being your power source, okay? So that power source, you have to be recharged, right? We all charge at different times in different ways through different experiences and different things that recharge us too. But source, right? Where it comes from is divine, right? It's the universe. So you have this energy source that charges your battery, right? So you start in the very beginning with all this energy. And as you come in contact with people will drain your power. It's a given. This is why the 50-50 rule is so important, okay? So you come in contact with somebody, whether it's a friend, a family member, a kid, a lover, it doesn't fucking matter. Anybody you come in contact with is going to suck your energy, okay? So it's up to you to make sure you recharge your battery. If you don't recharge your battery, or if you don't exchange, okay? So if somebody comes and you meet them, you're supposed to give them some of you, but you're also supposed to take some of their energy and replace, right? You're supposed to exchange. That's what a partnership is. It's about an exchange. So it's important to understand that when you're exchanging with people, make sure you're taking some of that energy, because if not, you're going to be in this situation to where you give your heart to someone like Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine's going to take it because you give the energy, right? And then you don't take anything back from Divine Masculine. And what happens? You have no power. You have no energy. So now you have all this love, but the love is not being given back. So it's this energy of understanding Divine Feminine. You've got to take that power back. Okay, you've got to find the closure in yourself, find the closure within your own thoughts. You have to close this chapter. You have to walk away from Divine Masculine because you are holding on to a past tense Divine Masculine, okay? You are holding on to the pain and the suffering of Divine Masculine. You're not understanding that Divine Masculine, the only thing that's stopping him when it comes to the Queen of Cups, when it comes to you, is not having you be in balance. He's not clear because he can't pick up on your unclear energy. Does that make sense? Or he's picking up on your unclear energy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you guys. So with that being said, that is all I have for you guys. So it's really important, Pisces, really focus on that self-love, okay? Hey, Spiritual Awakening. So that's not how I do it. I do my general readings. I'm actually already done with this reading. You can definitely rewind and check it out and see if it is for you. I do collective messages. They are for who they are for. I don't have control over the messages, but if you are interested in personal, I do personal readings. If not, definitely check out the playlist. There's lots of videos on my page. They are all there's no time frame on them. Okay, you guys. If the message is for you, you'll find plenty of messages. Remember, my channel is all about healing and growing. So there will be something to learn from every single one of these videos. We also possess all 12 zodiac signs within us. So just remember that. Yes, I do bring up elements, of course. You know, it's important, but it's also just understanding all of that, okay? So with that being said, you guys, I love you. Stay blessed. Blessed be, Pisces. I will see you next week where we will be doing a you versus them read. Yeah, we'll also be doing a shadow work reading on Saturday, you guys. I'm going to be going live. We'll be doing the shadow work reading when it comes down to divine masculine and divine feminine. We're going to look at the cycles of both, and we're going to look at the shadows within both, okay? So we're going to look at the flaws. We're going to look at the issues, right? We're going to look at the failures. We're going to shine some light on those shadows, all right? So especially with this reading, divine feminine kind of focused on the lack of self-love with you, that shadow work reading is going to be really good because there may be some issues that you have in life that you don't even know, right? So we're going to face those areas. We're going to face those shadows, all right? All right, you guys, I'll see y'all next week. If not, I'll see you guys Saturday. All right, bye.